they've already gotten enough interest to make it seem right now like it's a foregone conclusion that he's going to be traded. And I think that once Matthew Stafford got traded to Los Angeles, I think that started the clock on Carson Wentz. And we saw Jared Goff involved in the Matthew Stafford deal. And we know that Carson Wentz was picked one pick after Jared Goff in the same draft. And so we could see the number 1 and number 2 picks from the same draft traded days apart ultimately. And I think Philadelphia, this is affirmation that basically didn't fire Doug Peterson strictly because of what he did with Carson Wentz or didn't do. They didn't hire Nick Sirianni, the new head coach, to fix Carson Wentz. They hired Nick Sirianni because they felt he was the best man to lead this team forward and help the quarterback, whoever that was, in this offense. But Carson Wentz talks have been heating up. They've been going on. There's enough interest from teams like the Bears, the Colts, others that have weighed in to make you think he's going to get traded here. And the question is, when do the Eagles finally make that decision, and what do they get back in return?
And the sense that we got from your Twitter over the weekend was that we expect it to be soon. Right? I mean, sooner than later. We're not talking about March, in the new league year. You're talking sooner than that.
No, I think there's a real chance it's going to be this week. And again, the Eagles are looking for what I was told is a quote-unquote Matthew Stafford package. Now, if we go back and look at that, that was a third-round pick this year, 2 future ones, and Jared Goff. So I know people hear the 2 ones, but those are 2 future ones. So they're not considered the value of a first-round pick this year, but they're still 2 ones in the future. And the Eagles are looking to get as much compensation back for a player that they traded up to go get, that they re-signed to a big contract. There'll be a big dead salary cap charge against their cap. But the Eagles have been planning for this. They're prepared for it, and they feel like they can do that moving forward.
Okay, and so, Dan, I see the look on your face. And for those who watch our show, Dan has always believed in Carson Wentz, and that's cool. And I know that you still think he has a chance to recapture some of the magic. So tell me the place you want to see him. Where would you like to see Carson Wentz wind up that you believe will give him the best chance to become the player you think he can be?
The Indianapolis Colts. Far and away the best situation for both the team and Carson Wentz. You're talking about a team that, one, has a head coach and play caller that completely understands that position, both in the moment and the development of that position, how to get the best out of it on a consistent basis. A place that's got a very healthy offensive line situation, a place that's got really good pieces around the offensive line, skill player-wise, T.Y. Hilton, Michael Pittman Jr., 2 good tight ends, young tailback, a really good defense. So it's Indy. But I'd say this, Greeny. Dude, 3 years ago, this place in Philadelphia won a Super Bowl. Both of the quarterbacks involved in it and the head coach are gone. That is mind-boggling to me.
It is. It's crazy how fast life can come at you sometimes in football. But RC, let's get a quick thought from you on this if I can. Now it appears they're going to trade him. What do you think of it, and what do you think some team is getting?
You know what? I think this is a good trade for Carson Wentz more than anything. Listen, I held out on going away from Carson Wentz for a long time because I saw the talent. I also remember what he looked like in 2017 when I thought he was the best player in football. And so if you can get Carson Wentz back to that, if you can get his confidence up, then you may get a player that looks similar to the Carson Wentz we once knew. And I agree with Dan. That's why Indianapolis is the best place, because it's a place that he doesn't have to play hero ball. It's a place that just had a quarterback that they had to protect, and they understand that. And so if you get Carson Wentz with that talent level, with those type of measurables, with that type of talent on the outside in a running game, I think you can get a player that can lead you to a championship.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.